Hello guys, and welcome to the web design little class here at Seraph. I'm late again. It's nice to have you. And in the last section, we created our wireframe for the thing we're planning. And we have our little blueprint, we know what we want. And in this section, I just want to show you take your wireframe and you create a project out of it. Notice how that the layout's it's pretty much the same as the wireframe, except I made this little change in the wireframe. We had these three images. I changed that so it's just buttons. You just kind of play around. So you can go here, and with the wireframe, I just duplicated it. Then I opened that up, and then everything's locked now, so we have to unlock it. I just want to show you the general things that I did, just so that you can play around and do it yourself. So yeah, so if you want to change colors and everything, just play around with all the colors. Let's unlock this first. You can go there, and then you can change all the colors. Woo, you made it all these different colors. So I changed the colors around, play around with the color schemes, and you're probably thinking okay, what about images? You did images too. Well, you can go to something like Pexels or this site, Unsplash, and sites like these with Unsplash, these are stock images for the most part that are free to use. So just check the license and everything. They'll say free to use under Unsplash license. And the one we're using here, it's one of these used. It's in here somewhere. Yeah, there it is, by the Kiki Vega. And then the other ones I used, you can see this one and then this one. So you can go to Unsplashed, of course, get your images. This one is Boxed Water. And this one by Gina Rose. Okay, so those are the images I used. And if you want to add images you just go here, File, Place Image, and it'll allow you to take an image and put it in there. And let's go there. You can scale it. Move it to just kind of like that. And you're probably oh no, it's covering everything. Okay, so this is more placement. Let's unlock that. And you can see all the stuff here. This rectangle, I'll put it in front of the rectangle. And now you can see that it's there, and then you can change. Probably want to change the color to white or something so it pops out. So just play around with your little wireframe. Just create a wireframe, play around with it. That's kind of how you do things and create projects. Yeah. Now you're probably thinking whoa, this image looks different than this image. How did I do that? And I just went, you can add a rectangle over the image. Main. Actually, there's one here. Let's move this one instead over. And there, you can see it's we'll make it black, and then you can increase the opacity like that. You can kind of do that. You can also, if you want another design thing, you can just go to Canva and do it there. Canva's free and everything. You can just mess around and get images and stuff here. Okay, so that's kind of what you do. So just play around with the site. Play around. This is why wireframes are awesome, because you plan the site out and then you just pretty much get to plug and play. Let's see how the thing looks. Someone's playing the drums in the background or something like that. I don't know if you can hear that, but there's some drummer, I guess. Oh well. Yeah, so we just kind of changed the color scheme around of the wireframe. That's really it. Looks okay, honestly. Would have done some things differently if I had more time, but whatever. This is good for a tutorial. Now I want to just point something out really quick before at the end. You'll notice initially when I made the frame, I made this really long frame. Now that it's kind of cool, I guess. It's okay. But ideally, you want to create your frame. Yeah. Create your frame like a tablet or whatever. If you do that, instead of having like one long thing, kind of just want to copy and paste and kind of stick them on top of each other, because this is the way to do it. Because designing, it's a practice thing for the most part. You get a lot of ideas out there, you do a lot of different things, and having these frames separately instead of one thing, you get to plug and play, plug and play and get to add a different thing, so you can create a ton of different designs and really practice. So instead of doing like one long thing, you do the plug and play thing, which takes me to the last part. So you guys know the basics. After this, you create your all your diagrams and stuff. So you can like your wireframe, so you can plug and play, and then you can create like mock-ups or little like components and stuff, and then piece them all together. So you know what to do, like that. Yeah. But something I want to say is you can create something called, like the goal, like to speed up your workflow in the future, is to create something like a design system. And it's pretty much just it's like a bunch of things, like a bunch of like texts and other things, like buttons. You'll create like a search bar. You can create like all these, you want to create like different components. So that's what the design system is. So you can just plug and play with everything. So it really speeds up your workflow. And there's people who actually sell this, but I don't recommend you buy it. I just recommend you make your own design system, so that speeds up your workflow. So here's what I want you to do I guess we're going to do some little homework now. I want you to create your own little wireframe. And then I want you to create your project. You don't have to do multiple pages unless you want to. Typically, like in like an actual project, you'll create like literally all the pages of the website. But for now, just create one website. Create one website by yourself. So just to like show you like basically what you can do, you can create it. You can make it like a phone or whatever, and we'll stack them all on the top of each other. This will be like the first thing, and you can add make it like that. So you can nav bar, frame one, you just piece it all together. So go create a project by yourself. And it's gonna be really tough at first, I'm gonna be honest with you, and you're gonna make a ton of mistakes, but you'll learn so much more just doing it. So get out there and create a project just for homework. And it doesn't have to be perfect. It's like it's your first time, but just do it. Just go out there and practice. And in the next section, I'm gonna make sure to show you how to do these movements and everything. Just because that'll help a lot. Anyway, see you, and good luck with your first project. Good luck with your homework.